It's your boy Bitcoin Trapper. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. I got a big update on SpaceChain that I think is very important that a lot of people should know about and should pay a lot of attention to. Let's get into it. So SpaceChain empowers customers with highly secure on-orbit Ethereum multi-signature transaction service on the International Space Station. So on the 2nd, they were talking about sending the Ethereum node to this ISS SpaceChain, and it was being launched by SpaceX. So June 3rd, 2021, SpaceChain today announced that its blockchain-enabled payload has been launched into space from NASA Kennedy Space Center aboard a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket and will be secretly installed in the International Space Station ISS. The mission made possible by Nanoracks and its Space Act agreement with NASA marks SpaceChain's fourth blockchain payload launch into space and the first demonstration of Ethereum technology integration into its hardware on ISS. Nexus Inc. Nexus will be the first SpaceChain customer to have direct access to this service. So you're telling me that SpaceChain is launching things into space on the ISS using SpaceX, and Elon Musk does not know about SpaceChain? Okay, and also another thing that a lot of people do not talk about is that SpaceChain is a member of the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance, EEA, the world's largest open source blockchain initiative that enables organizations to adopt and use Ethereum technology in their daily business operation. The reason I bring that up is because when you go to the EEA website, the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance website, you will find like Aeon Foundation and a lot of projects that you would know, like Chainlink and let's say Hyperledger, IEX.EC, and Polygon that previously went up in price. So when you go to S, you don't see SpaceChain here. I don't know if they just need to update this website, but if you go here and you're looking for project that's part of the EA, you won't find SpaceChain. So now that the Ethereum is going to be on the ISS in a couple days, there's another part of this article I wanted to read out. The Ethereum node is SpaceChain's fourth blockchain payload to enter space and will be installed by Nexus Inc., a client of SpaceChain. Additionally, SpaceX will also be using its Falcon 9 rocket for another trip to the ISS on June 24, 2021, where it will take 3 nodes created by Bit2, Divine, and Nexus Inc. So the next launch will be June 24, 2021, where it will take the 3 nodes created by Bit2. Bit2, I think that is the exchange that would be running on SpaceChain, and Divine and Nexus Inc. I'm not too familiar with both of them, but I'm not sure if SpaceChain did release the next date for the next launch, but right here it says June 24th. The Falcon 9 rocket will be making its next trip, so you might want to look out for that date, June 24th, for the next launch. It could be then that they're launching their next node, because they said 2 this month. Another part is that you all know Tim Draper, and he also made a comment on this SpaceChain because he's an advisor, I think it is, or an investor in SpaceChain. So SpaceChain gets Ethereum multisig in space with SpaceX, with commercial capability as starting point for wider adoption of blockchain for enterprise business and fintech application. That is very, very important if you really understand how big the enterprise business and fintech part is. Because what these companies are looking for is security. They want to make sure that when they get into this space and doing business with companies and blockchain project, that it's secure and they're not gonna lose money or get hacked and stuff like that. And the best place for you to put something if you don't want to get hacked, I would say, is in space, because not a lot of people have access to space. And there's an interview that I think a lot of people should watch about Zizang talking about like SpaceChain and what's going on and their clients. And he was talking about like what the clients are going to be like big banks, enterprise people, like big name companies. SpaceChain is not for some small little blockchain companies or small little companies that wants to do this and that. Although they are doing things like that, but they're more for like banks and say companies like Google, Amazon, stuff like that. Also, I wanted to put this inside the video. Is the SpaceChain bring blockchain development kit to market? So this is their SpaceChain Calypso, an open source demo hardware board designed for developing blockchain applications that can be used and deployed in space. This development kit announced April 13th to enable developers communities to participate in advanced decentralized infrastructure for blockchain and fintech application using space technology. So if you are a developer, this would be good for you to take a look at and maybe get a hold of one of them. I think that it's a limited supply, but you could go into the Telegram group and ask or see how you could get one of these. And that's all the update that I have on SpaceChain. I can leave the link in the description if you would like to go over. There's a lot more information in the articles that you want, but I just wanted to put out the main parts. I like to keep the video simple and straight to the point. Don't forget to like and subscribe.